We're dating, right? And I walk into you on the go in Dubai.
What? Dubai? Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
talk about that.
Please, can I finish?
Jackie and Michael have found peace. But my mind like, yeah, we found peace, like we're good now. And then I come out and I'm like, wait, what? I was like, I'm the only one that didn't get it.
The Big Brother 9 Just Shine Your Eyes reunion continued tonight, but just before I give you the main gist of what happened today, tomorrow is going to be brutal. Why do I say that? Liquirose walked in on Emmanuel and another girl.
We're dating, right? And I walk into you on the go in Dubai.
What? Dubai? Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
talk about that.
Please, can I finish?
Remember that during the Big Brother 9 Just Shine Your Eyes show, right? We saw Peace and Michael. There was a chemistry that was trying to brew between these two people. I mean, at a particular point, we realized the fact that Jackie was off and on with Michael. Michael was always going off on Jackie B and all of that. And we were wondering, I remember that Michael and Jackie B were having issues at some point or the other. Both of them were always having fights and all of that. And at some point, it felt like they weren't going to even be an item anymore, right? And in one of those episodes, one of those moments, right, we saw the fact that Peace and Michael we're beginning to have a thing. We saw a place where Michael and Peace were at the party. We also saw a place where Michael and Peace were in the room. In fact, that particular night where Michael was drunk, I remember vividly that Peace was all over him. In my mind, I knew that this Peace is a flirtatious girl because, I mean, Peace was literally flirting with almost about 3 or 4 guys. Even she confirmed it herself, you know, when Bbnaija asked her the question, right? So, the video was played to us, and of course, we saw all of this, right? And Bbnaija now asked Michael, what was this for you?
There was no disrespectful intention with anything that happened. It was just, it was lighthearted vibes.
Whatever the Michael had said, he's saying, you know, it was just vibes for him. It was all vibes. Yes, you know, she already said that she had somebody outside of the house. That's Peace and all of that. And maybe they were serious or not, whatever it was. But of course, whatever he was having with Peace was all vibes. And in my mind, I'm like, it was all vibes. But of course, there was Jackie B still in the mix. If you didn't want anything to do with Jackie B, allow her to go. And then if you want to face Peace, or you want to catch your vibes, catch your vibes. Bbnaija now moved to Peace and said, what's up? This thing that you and Michael were doing, right? What was it about? So Peace now said, you know what? It was all vibes. Of course, she said, I mean, she flirted with a lot of guys in the house. She flirted with Sammy. She flirted with whoever it was. She also mentioned J. Paul at some point. That she flirted with J. Paul and, of course, Michael. That it was all vibes for her.
That particular scene that you were talking about, not for real, for real.
You
like,
see the memes. So
I
you
mean,
know the
like,
game I'm talking
I can
about.
remember the one in the room, in the
Yes, that was the
bedroom.
game I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. It was literally vibes. I can't even like.
Bbnaija now asked her, didn't you consider Jackie B in all of these things that you were doing? Because, I mean, Jackie B is with Michael, right? And I think Jackie B and Peace had a conversation. If I remember, Jackie B in the garden, right? And Peace walked up to Jackie and they were having this conversation about Michael. Peace was advising Jackie B on Michael, but it was this same Peace that was going to Michael. Now, Bbnaija now asked Michael, where are you with Jackie B at the moment? Are you guys in a relationship? What's the state? What's your situationship like? Or what's your ship like? And Michael goes there and says, you know what, I think we're cool. I think we're great friends. I mean, and Bbnaija is like, you think?
And I think she's a very good friend of mine.
You think?
I think she's a very good friend of mine.
Even Jackie B was rolling her eyes at some point because, I mean, Michael wasn't coming out straight. So it's beginning to show that maybe these guys are still not cool because, I mean, if you're really with a girl, you should come out and say with your full chest. I mean, come out and say with your full chest. Say it whether you're in a relationship with her or not. But I mean, Jackie B is rolling her eyes, and I feel like they have an understanding, but Michael is not coming out straight to say it, which Jackie B is not comfortable with. And then we were shown some videos of Yusuf and Angel. I mean, for the first time in this reunion, we have a topic on Yusuf because, I mean, Yusuf and Earrings, I don't know what they want to say about those guys. Those guys were not too active in the house for them to have, like, you know, stuff to talk about. But of course, one of the things we saw with Yusuf was the fact that he had a sting with Angel, right? So they showed us where even Angel pecked him. They were looking all amazing and all of that. They showed where, you know, Yusuf was talking to Angel and saying that you only told me you liked me once. I mean, that's why I'm seeing a guy who was saying that he's telling the girl, like, see, you said you liked me once and you've not said it again. Why haven't you said it again? And Angel was like, oh, you want me to be saying it every day? So I'm saying every day. I'm like, yo, man. So we see where Angel and Yusuf are having a conversation, and then we also see where, you know, Angel pecks Yusuf. Now, Bbnaija asked, you know, Yusuf, what was this? What happened? Yusuf said, you know, he liked Angel, he liked her, they were vibing together, but at some point he realized that she was flirting with almost all the guys. She was flirting with Cross, flirting with, she was kind of with Sammy, flirting with other people, she had kissed KV and all of that, and he wasn't comfortable with that. He wanted the woman to himself.
at the same time, she was still playing other guys. Like she out in front of me. Yeah, in front of me, she would come around playing with Cross, kissing Cross. It was so romantic that it's kind of like, I need to take my 60 back.
Angel, on the other hand, said yes, she really did like Yusuf, but of course, maybe they didn't just click at some particular point. But from the onset, she liked him, their conversations were cool, but at a particular point, it didn't just work. And really, it wasn't going to work because Yusuf was heartbroken. He liked this girl, but come on, Yusuf was liking a girl he could not handle. Don't like a girl that you can't handle. Kill that love, that emotion you have for her, because guess what? You get hurt in the end. I mean, this also goes for ladies too. You like a guy, he's not liking you, keep moving. And then it was now Sammy and Angel's time. We saw where Sammy was talking to Cross, about the fact that he's not taking anything serious with anybody in the house. Of course, Angel was in the conversation. It was Angel that we're talking about and all of that. And then we saw where Angel and Sammy, Angel was giving Sammy a foot massage. And then they took us to the kissing issue, right? Where she kissed quite a number of guys. And then they showed us a fight that happened between Sammy and Angel. So Ebuka was asking, what was the problem here? Sammy now said, you know what? It was even Angel that walked up to him and said, she likes him, right? Sammy was like, you know what? He was having a conversation with people, and it's particular day he was in the house, maybe the second day, and then Angel walked up to someone and said, hey, we'll meet my boyfriend Sammy. And Sammy was like, oh, he was just smiling at him, that he's an unserious person, right? He's the person you're calling your boyfriend. And that was how they all started. But what got Sammy angry and how he led to the fight was the fact that when the likes of KV entered into the house, KV, Michael, JMK, and of course Quinn, right? They had the truth of their game, and guess what? Angel kissed KV, and Simon was like, these guys just came into the house. You literally are kissing these guys that just came into the house without looking at the fact that I am here.
Okay, fine. KV just came. Nebuga. She doesn't know KV is. He just came on the show, and she should have just held back a bit. At least, come on, at least.
Why did she hold back from?
I think what Angel did with kissing KV was to get back at Sammy, because she had already, seen the fact that Sammy was already flirting with Peace. The whole twerking issue with Quinn is on the side. This was like when the guys came into the house. Quinn also just came into the house, so there was no twerking issue between Sammy and Quinn at that particular point. So what Angel was trying to capitalize on, or what she was trying to revenge on, was the fact that Sammy was flirting with Peace. We also saw the fact that KV was telling Sammy that she shouldn't have taken it serious, because Angel was saying, come on, it was a game, right? But Sammy didn't see it as a game. He felt like, this girl, we have an understanding. And of course, you shouldn't be doing stuff with other guys if you claim you're with me. But of course, Angel wasn't seeing it in that light. And also KV wasn't seeing it in that light, because KV was also telling Sammy that, see, it was a game. And in my mind, I'm like, KV, if you kiss your girlfriend like that, will you say it's a game? And then we saw the highlight for tomorrow, where Liquirose said that she walked in on Emmanuel cheating on her with another girl.
Well, that's it, right? And I walk into you on the go in Dubai.
Dubai. Yeah, I know about that
Please,
too.
can I finish?
Please go to the comment section and let me know what you think about what happened today and what will happen tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bells, and guess what? You get notified whenever I post a video. We're on all social media platforms, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and of course on TikTok, and follow me at Bbnaija. And until next time I come away very soon, it's bye for now.